Siege here. What's going on? I wonder if is it a little bit loud? It's a little bit loud for me here with old Rasputin behind me. But how you doing? Here we are. Here we are. New season. New season, new bounties, and that's what we got going on. So I figured we'd get into this today a little bit. Go through the game loop, you know, and you can make your own decision. I know I've already made mine, okay? But let's just look at it, right? So you got to get old Rasputin on the EDC, which again, the concept of Rasputin is getting really, really convoluted these days. But anyway, here's what you got. It's more bounties. It's just going to be tons of bounties, and you're just going to keep doing them. Right? That's it. This is it. It's just bounty and more bounties, and then you just buy bounties. And when you get bounties done, you get war mine bits, right? You get the bits. Woo! And the bits then can upgrade certain aspects of your Seraph bunkers, because then you can you get one of these things, and then it gives you something called a chipset, and then you can turn it in for a reward, and then you rank up, and I mean, it's great. If you like just shooting stuff all day and not really thinking about it, I mean, this is excellent. It really is. But well, let's get into the event, shall we? Let's go into the event, okay? And for anybody that's watching and is playing on Xbox, if you want to join me, let me know in the chat here. I'm sure we can get you into a game. But so you're gonna head over to the Winding Cove. I guess someone on the moon too. And you're gonna go ahead and you're just gonna play a little game of ball. And don't get me wrong, I actually think the event itself is kind of fun. I think it's interesting. It's a neat little thing. Looks like we got a little group in here right now. Right out there. Shotgun it. Out of here. Oh wait, I don't know if I have the right perk on there. Are we the only person here? Put this down. Hey, buddy. Oh, looks so good. So what you do is essentially you wait for Rasputin to spit all those little things out, right? And then you can go and grab these little balls, and you look for this thing, and you throw that, and it kind of moves the ball across, and you charge the middle spiral, right? Yeah, 1-2 punch. I like it. Hey, Kari, how are you? How are you doing? Glad to see you here. So, again, if you are a fan of just shooting stuff in Destiny, boy, this is going to be your event. But, look, I got all kinds of problems with this season. I got all kinds of issues with this one. I think, and again, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm a story guy, right? Everybody knows that. If you watch my channel at all, you know that, like, I love gameplay. I love a great game. But I've found that a lot of these games have some really great... Hey, what are you doing behind there? Have some really great storytelling aspects in, at least sometimes. Well, see, we didn't finish it because we didn't have enough people.
Rasputin's taking the towers offline for
But you
now.
get the idea.
Too much heat. We can take another crack at this later.
So, that right there, what you've just seen, is essentially 50% at least of the overall game loop for the entire season, as I see it. It just looks like it's going to be on different planets, and there's going to be another one of these. Like I said, there's one on the moon so far. I'm sure they're going to have them on other places, and you just upgrade each one. Kind of like last season where you had the obelisks and you just upgraded the obelisks. I'm sure at the very end, like when you go into the weapon upgrade section, you'll probably be able to get some weapons and stuff, much in the same vein that you were able to do with this guy's having a good old time. But, Destiny is just becoming such a bounty-heavy thing. And I like that it gives you objectives, okay? Don't get me wrong. I do like that it gives you objectives. What I don't like is that, like, in something like this, okay, so this is a very difficult event right out of the gate. Like, once you start getting into, like, maybe the third section of it, like 3/4 of the way through, the power level jumps up significantly, all right? We'll get some of this, and then we're going to do this, yeah. And, I'm trying to finish this thing, but at the same time, these bounties are so important to, like, progressing that I want to do the bounties at the same time. So now I have to, like, this guy is he's just having a great old time. I have to decide, okay, what is more important, completing this event or getting my bounties done? Because invariably, in order to get my bounties done, I'm going to have to use weapons that aren't the best ones. And because I'm, roughly 30 light level underneath, once this thing gets, like, up and rolling, that's a problem. By the way, if anybody notices what I'm using right now, yes, that is the Recluse, and yes, I got it all by myself. I solo queued into comp, and I did it. See all that dancing, my man? Look what it did for you. Nothing. Well, I agree with you there. Destiny's, its gameplay is so solid. In fact, I dare I say that, like, it's probably the best when it comes to all that, when you're talking about, like, the Division, Warframe, all that stuff. I mean, like, the foundation of Destiny is just gorgeous. Not to mention the fact that, like, all the enemies, like, they legitimately look like they're being, like, when you shoot them, they're taking damage, and, every hit. It's very realistic. It allows you to really get immersed into this game, which I think is what makes, it's so good. But they're kind of playing on with house money in the fact that I get that everything is good, but, like, you're not doing a lot to make me want to play the game outside of, just the fact that it looks great. Hey, FMJ. I'm doing wonderful. I mean, again, I'm having some fun with it, because it's new. I just don't like... Okay, so I was going to make a point earlier. What I really don't care for in the new Destiny model is the fact that, one, the campaigns or whatever the story thing that they have, like, you have to do so much just to get it. Like, give me the campaign, and then I'll grind for a while after. But I don't want it. I don't want, like, one mission and then a week of grinding and then another mission and then a week of grinding, because I can't follow the story. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't remember what happened last week. This isn't like a weekly series or something like that. I don't want this to be episodic. If I wanted that, I'd go to Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, maybe I should work on my aim a little bit. Whee! Nice grenade.
Too many enemies on that support tower. Clear them out.
At first I was like, did they really get that Jamie Chung back again for the voice of Anna Bray? But no, apparently it's some different voice actor. Dude, they actually redid all of her lines, which is, like, ridiculous. Ooh, he went down. Out of my bubble. Get.
Too many enemies on that support tower. Clear them out.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's a great way to put it. It is a shooting sandbox now. I really like that.
Valkyrie's ready.
I have to use that. I have to steal that one from you. Decisions. Do I pick up the polarity charge? Do I revive that guy? Do I shoot the boss? Bitch. I will say this. I mean, last season was an incredibly stupid, ridiculous grind, but you did get some really sweet weapons out of it. That perfect paradox I have, it has field. Whoa, I'm in trouble. It has field threat and 1-2 punch or trench barrel. Get out of the way, sir. My boy up here. No. Oh, Doom! I can't wait. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting Doom Eternal.
Sending the javelin your way. Get ready.
You die. Oh, hey, sniper. Let me apologize up front, guys. I'm a little congested today. Allergies are a little out of control. So I apologize for maybe sniffling a little bit, but I mean, I think if you've followed any of my streams, you know, like I have kind of a nasally thing going on. That's just kind of a deal, and what can you do? Oh, see, now this is the actual boss, or like one of the. Do I have anti-barrier rounds on? Probably not. Let's help this team out. Oh, you piece of monkey! Hold on, I didn't even think that we'd get this far. Sorry. Oh, I have overload rounds on? No. Okay, we got one down. Nice. Oh, we did it. Okay, so that's a completed event. So there's essentially 2 bosses that come up once you do the spire the whole way. But this is it.
Nice work. Rasputin's sending out updates to his submines.
See, then you can get these bits things or whatever, modular lighting.
Too much time talking to himself. But he doesn't think it's funny.
Not to mention,
He
like,
does. Hard to tell.
the armor looks like assholes. I'll take this piece better than the other one. Yeah. Upgrade that. Grab this. And then that's it. Yeah. That's it too. That's you grind to get better weapons so that you can grind easier for other weapons. And like, I do like the fact that they decided to, amazingly enough, I thought I would hate this. I really did. I thought I would hate the fact that they're going to legacy weapons now, essentially. Like, you're only going to be able to use legendary weapons for a set amount of time, and then they're not going to be upgraded anymore. And, like, at first I was like, you know what? That sucks. I'm used to that because that's what happened in Destiny, Destiny 2. Oh, get ripped. But at the same time, I will say that, like, if guns are going to be the focus of everything, then yeah, then do it. The grind, it can be fun. I just wish that it was a little bit more focused on gameplay. Excuse me, and not on getting bounties done by doing something with X weapon. Like, I've taken all this time to grind for these sweet weapons, right? I want to use the weapons I want to use. I don't want to use the weapons you're telling me to use. Because I took all this time to grind these sweet weapons. So, like, when it comes up that I have to do, sidearms when I just got my recluse. Like, I don't want to do that. You know, I just want to, I want to shoot what I want to shoot. And I guess you could say that that's more for, like, the end of the season, but, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's necessarily a good way of looking at it. For those who don't play Destiny, 1-2 punch essentially allows you to go up to a boss, and if you hit every pellet of your shotgun, your melee gets insanely powerful. So you just go and punch them. Trench barrel, the other perk I was referring to, is that exact same thing, but the other way around. If you go up and punch them, then your shotgun blast becomes a lot stronger. It's funny though. Well, I mean, but again, you know, it's like, what do you do with that? Like, the meta is the meta for a reason, and it sucks that a lot of times you have to use it. But at the same time, it's like, if you want to do things as efficiently as possible and follow the Destiny, whatever you call it, like formula. I mean, that's what everybody gravitates to. And I'll tell you something. I know a lot of people sit there and they bitch and moan about people in Crucible, like, using the meta and everything. Look, I am a mediocre Crucible player at best. I need to get every advantage I can. So, I am definitely going in with my one-eyed mask and, you know, whatever OP weapon that I can. Truth be told, One-Eyed Mask and Last Word was the combo that I was using to get me through competitive. Oh, yeah, there's that cross combo or whatever, cross counter that the hunters have. It's ridiculous. Makes that whole perk even more insane. Go back. Heavy shanker.
Don't let the enemy overtake the support tower.
No, I'm not even paying attention to what the hell we're doing. Oh, I disagree with you. So-called. I disagree a lot. See, now, I do not ever aim down sight with the Last Word. Oh, look, there's one of the new heavy frames.
Valkyrie's ready.
Pretty cool, huh?
Sparks are gonna fly.
You can spawn them. Just getting back to the Last Word, like, yeah, I never aim that gun. I always hip fire it. And it feels even better now. Hey, my friend. Watch yourself. It feels even better now than it did last season. Using a little bit last night or the night before, I guess last night. Oh, no. I've used it. It's awesome. Again, if you're gonna ADS it, it's shit. Yeah, you're right. It's bad. But if you hip fire it, I think it feels even better. And my games would prove it. I dropped the 37 bomb. I got my first We Ran Out of Medals. Not last night.
Tower locked down. Not enough clearance.
What are you doing, sir? Where'd he go? Hey. Bitch. I love the Recluse, by the way. I see why everybody was so into it for so long. I'd play on Xbox, guys. You know, and I was going to play on PC, but I will tell you this, like, the way that Destiny's set up, like, I just don't want to pay for all the content multiple times. You know, not to mention that my setup that I have is already kind of based for Xbox, right? Versus, like, me having to get, like, an OBS program. stuff like that. I don't have that. And I really don't want to get it, and, until I absolutely have to.
Support tower is overwhelmed. Cutting the arc energy supply.
I'm over here fighting Maiden. Ow! Hey, perfect. Thank you. Hey, pal. Oh, no. Where'd he go?
Here goes backup. Heavy frame deployed.
Oh, heavy frame. How are you doing, my dear? Good to see ya. You having fun in this wonderful season? This wonderful season of the bounty. This is it. As far as I can tell, this is the game. This is it. This is what you're gonna do.
I bet they felt that one all the way out in the last city. That's one more satellite than we had.
Well, I mean, but we got trials. We do have trials. What's with the emblem thing, too? Oh, I saw you were pissed about the emblem thing, and you're right. Like, what the hell? What? Who thought that was a good idea? So essentially, guys, for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about here, every emblem in Destiny, well, not everyone, but a lot of them used to be, they would be significant because they would tell you what, like, a particular stat. So if you wanted to show off something in particular, you could use that emblem, and then you could say, hey, this is what I did, right? And it could be anything. I mean, from Crucible things to, whatever the amount of Grimoire score you have or whatever. But now they allowed you to put on whatever you want, and in the same breath, took most of the legitimate stats that anybody would care to actually show off out of the game. So it was like a really, really, really weird swashbuckler on a grenade launcher. Is that good? People saying bounties again. Director's cut. Yeah, I mean, that's, I was going to get into that. I feel like there are some legitimate things in this game right now that they could totally go back to and make more unique versus the typical, oh, no. Oh, damn, I missed it. The typical of just, making a thing like this every season and then having us grind this out. How about we revisit the menagerie? That's a great piece of content. Why would you not expound upon that? It's a big piece of content that's already in your game, right? So, it's already taken up a bunch of space in there to begin with. Why not do something with that? There's these things called strikes, remember? That, have literally no place in the game outside of the Nightfall. I mean, literally, there's no real reason to do strikes at all. And there's all these different things that are in game. The Reckoning, that's another thing. Again, what I'm saying is even if you don't like these events, why not work to improve that kind of thing? This content that is going to be in the game, that you have to keep in the game. So why not make that better instead of just coming up with a random activity every single... Hey, get off me. You son of a... Get my vengeance on you. Whee! That's from downtown right there. If only I could shoot as well as I could throw a grenade. Yeah, remember showing off your Nightfall scores? Yeah. And again, Trials is coming. There's a few things I feel like they might want to show off after, you know, like during the course of the season. I don't know. Can anybody else think? Will you get out of the way? Can anybody else think of anything that they might want to show off this season? Could it be trial accomplishments? Now, I'm sure they'll have something like that, but at the same time, like, it'll be one of those things that it's not synonymous with the emblem. It'll just be a stat that you can probably track and put on anything. But it really defeats the purpose, because you want to show, here's my trials emblem, and here's the stats it tracks. Right? Does that make the most sense? Hey, look, I got this from... Will you get out of my way? I got this from this. And here is the stats that I needed to do to get it. What happened there? Terrible grenade. That wasn't so bad. So-called. No, it's dog shit. Okay. Well. I mean, look, maybe for you it's dog shit because you are like a grade A Crucible player. I'm like a grade C Crucible player. So for the people that maybe don't have the same skill level, it does allow you to just rush up on people and burn them down. And on top of that, the reload speed is fast enough. Last word is what I'm talking about. The reload speed is fast enough that what I found was I was able to gun down anywhere from 1 to 3 people at a clip that were converging on me because of its like in tight ability. So that made me like a huge fan. Now, I will tell you, I have a second loadout that I'll be taking in as well. I'm going to be going with Last Word and a Black Scorpion because I'm ass at sniping. And I'll be also going in with Randy's Throwing Knife and Drang.
Support tower under attack.
So if anybody is planning on going flawless and wants some help, like not great help, but like help as in a body, let me know. You know? Will you get away from me? Thought. Yeah, well, I mean, you might have had it for a while. I just got it, so I'm in the complete honeymoon phase of the recluse. How about all the? I like how they like made a big deal out of all the new armor sets that they're adding to the game, but yet all they are the old. Did we? Okay. All they are the old faction rally sets and all the old armor and guns and stuff. You bitch. I hate your face.
Too many enemies on that support tower.
Stop it.
Clear them out.
That's why I love one-eyed masks. So. Just running around like a chicken with my head cut off right now. Here, everybody. Have some juice. Nice job. New Tommy gun is pretty cool. Yeah, what about the pinnacle weapons? Come on, man. What's going on here? What was that arrival thing? Looked like a pinwheel.
Heads up. Support tower is overwhelmed.
I feel like I don't even know you, Anna. You should come out of your old invisibility cloak there, my dude. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, it definitely hurts. Just seems like, how oh, did we not do it? Damn, probably because I'm just running around,
Tower's offline for now.
not paying attention.
Too much heat. We can take another crack at this later.
Seems like they thought to themselves, with the introduction of Trials, we can kind of chill this season and not really do a lot. Like, we're going to put this thing here. We'll put this thing on a couple other planets. We'll make them grind out insane amounts of stuff. So it'll make the campaign, like, again, like, you know, I'm 2 days into the campaign. I don't know what's going on. Where's my story? Where's my story? Where's my story at? It's one thing I always liked from all the, like, you know, the DLCs is, at least if nothing else, you got like a little snippet of something. And like the first with Shadowkeep, and I'm trying to like gauge everything off of new Destiny, like the Bungie solo Destiny versus Activision, because let's be real, a lot of people loved the idea of them leaving. Oh, there's no one here anymore. All right, well, I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Let's go and make it seem like I'm going to show you some new content, but actually, I'm just going to go to the moon and we'll just do the same thing we just did. How's that? Look, you can save the weapons and all that stuff for later. Like, I'm good with that. I have weapons. Like, I'm good. So that's the kind of thing, for me, I want the narrative up front, and I want to figure out where we're going. Now, I'm okay with, like, if you want to throw in, like, a little, like how they've been doing the little cutscenes periodically. It'll just pop up. I like that. That's very cool. But for me, I want to get the narrative going and out of the way so we're good and I know what's going on, and then I will grind. I've been a Destiny player since Destiny 1. You know, like, I mean, I bought the thing the day that it came out. And so, like, I get it, and I will play this game. I will grind it. Like, I will grind it a lot, as I already have. But I don't care for this new style of, we get a mission, we get some info, and then we just have to grind bounties for the next however long, and then we'll get another thing. And it started in Shadowkeep. Well, actually, it started in Forsaken, but the way that they, like, kind of weaved it in there with the bosses, you know. I mean, let's be real. They just made us go in and do like a like 6 lost sectors before we had to find the boss. But at least they gave a little narrative. So again, you know, I can appreciate that. But then, you know, you got into Shadowkeep, and Shadowkeep was essentially, you got a mission or two, and then you had to shut up for a second. I'm talking. Then you had to grind out all that armor.
Always.
And then the whole thing was to go into the pyramid ship because you needed all the armor, but that didn't make any fucking sense because when we got to the thing, they pulled us in. They wanted to talk to us. Well, if they wanted us in there, then why would they make us take the time to make special armor? It's stupid. It doesn't matter. Okay. So then, this is the moon version, by the way. You know, but that was the whole campaign, in a nutshell. What? God. Last season was a little different with their storytelling. It was a little bit nicer, like easier on us. Not like a ton, because at least we got like mission with a little bit of grind, and then another mission, a little bit of grind. I didn't feel like the need to go in and do one activity over and over again. Like, I felt like, okay, I get it. I'm going to have to pump my light level up a little bit here, you know, so I can go do whatever I want. I can, you know. Oh, really? Okay, thanks. Will you get away from me? Seriously. I'm trying to look at chat. Don't do it. Looked like for a second that brawl was there. What? Oh, really? Wow, we suck.
Satellite only partially built.
It's not my fault. I just got here. Yes, the narrative is dead. I wish that that wasn't the case, but yeah, it's dead. Not to mention, you know, hey, Warframe is just as guilty of this. But one of the things that these games are just all doing is, instead of coming up with a story and then kind of like making it a mini arc on top of a larger arc, which I think that's what Destiny 1 used, and I think was really effective. Here in Destiny 2, a lot of times they bring back old characters that were dead and thought not, you know, they were basically like, hey, we're good with this. Oh, yeah, I guess I should grab that, huh? And then they'll start a story and then they just leave it go. You know? And the one story that they generally will kind of enunciate and finish up is so meaningless in the grand scheme of things that it begs the question, like, why was it even put in the first place? And like, I think, you know, my answer is because it was easy. It was a narrative with an old character, so people, like especially lore nerds, would be immediately intrigued because it's like a, you know, it's an old, oh, how is this person still alive? You think about how many people have come back to life now in Destiny. You know, you got the Queen, you got her brother. You got a sire, well, not, what's his name? This goofy ass over here. What the hell's his name again? I know, being a lore guy, and I forgot his Tolan, sorry. You know, he was technically dead. And more of like a concept than anything else going into Destiny 2, and yet, you know, come Forsaken, that all changed. He became real. But yet, for as real as Toland is, he's just been sitting there like an old fart, you know, who's just scared of everything, and so he just kind of chills and just keeps giving us advice, but doesn't really say anything of consequence that you can go off of to make a definitive, like, decision on the characters that he's talking about. So there's him, there's Anna Bray, I should say. There's, you know, there's also, like, they brought back the Exo Stranger just to give her a name. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the only purpose behind that. Calling Elsie Bray the Stranger, the only purpose, the only thing that it served was to just give that character a name. It didn't explain anything really more about it. And I don't know. I feel like if you want the whole idea in like an analogy, I would say it's like Destiny every season just picks the low-hanging fruit. I'm coming. I don't know your voice. I don't know who you are. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. It is fun, but uninteresting. Yeah, I think you're right. That's exactly what Tolan's going to do, E. That is exactly what's going to happen. See? See, I told you. Like, when did you say shit? I've been speaking in parables the whole time. Shut up. Not to mention, here's another thing I need to get off my chest with Destiny storytelling. Why is it that the ghost always seems so, like, enthralled
Sending the javelin your way.
by powerful
Get ready.
beings? And yet, every single powerful thing that the Guardians have come up against in this game, every one, we've taken down with 6 or fewer Guardians. When you say you've never seen anything so powerful, you're fucking staring at it, brother.
Clear that tower, Guardian. You're cutting off your arc supply.
Yeah, that's it. It's the low-hanging fruit DLC.
Valkyrie's ready. Go for it.
See, and I will say in this regard, that's why I got to give this. I still have to give the storytelling to Warframe, even though they are just terrible at getting content out in any type of timely fashion. It's pathetic, in fact. Hey, where's everybody at? Oh. When they do put some time into their storytelling,
You're cutting off your arc.
man, okay, so one of my subs who has been around for a long time hit me with a little bit of knowledge in a thing that I never really took into consideration with Warframe's newest, like, story aspect. Well, you know, I wonder, does that work? Oh, well, not if you miss, does it? Did that one go through it? I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm garbage. Oh, no, stop it!
Javelin inbound.
Shut up, Tolan. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Give me this. Yeah. Bonk. And again, it is fun. You know, it's fun. I'm having fun. I will say this, like, there's a couple things in the game I do enjoy. The Altars of Sorrow. Like, I do, oh, excuse me. I do like the Altars of Sorrow. I think that that's kind of an interesting thing. I do like I love the Menagerie. Oh, the Pit of Heresy. Guys, the Pit of Heresy. Oh, that is probably my, stop shooting me. That's probably my most, who is doing that? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? Stop it! Someone shoot him, for God's sake! We do it? Oh, getting back to that. I did the Pit of Heresy for the first time here last week. That has some really cool mechanics in it. Like the Heidi thing? Oh, yeah. Inject that into my veins all day. Stealth in Destiny is something you rarely see. Hey, buddy. Maybe I could help out here? Wait. Or not? What? Wait, they can teleport? Oh, my God. It really is. I know you don't like it. What are you using? Yeah, what's your loadout going into the old season? So-called. I'm curious, Master. Will you get out of my bubble, please? Oh, you know what? Wait. Haha. Oh. Wait. What happened to that guy? Oh, no. I need that res. Did we do it?
Tower going offline. Have to try again later.
Well, I mean, it was late. What did we do? You weren't on. Do you want to play by chance? Does anybody want to play? Anybody? Want to join in my misery? It's not misery. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just a lot of the same. It's just a lot of the same. That's all it is. It's just over and over the same. Yeah. What about that? What? Yeah, again, you get back into that same situation that the goalposts change for the Guardians so often. Like, you're telling me, now come on here for a second. You're saying to me right this second, and you want me to believe that humanity, who has colonized the stars at this point, like we have settlements on all different planets and all this stuff, and yet you're telling me that some random ship that's sitting next to the sun that's just floating toward us, we don't have anything else to stop this. We don't have anything. That we need Rasputin. This is the altar of sorrow, by the way. I just want to, just gonna. You mean I invite people? Do you want to play? I never assume anybody wants to play. That's why I don't just arbitrarily invite people. Yeah. Are you on? Ah, you are. No, not my party. Don't take that. Don't take that. Don't take that. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get in? La 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 la. I do have a sport. See, now this, I mean, again, it's going to look a lot the same. Out of the way. But it's still challenging. Mainly because it's one of those situations. It's more like the escalation protocol thing. Like, I don't think a lot of Guardians to the point where, well, a lot of people don't do the last stage right either. Yes, you can add me as a friend. Yes, FMJ, that's a really good question that you're asking there. And I, too, wonder the same thing. And so you get a next altar. Nightmare hunts are fun. Again, all the little things on their own, because of how great Destiny feels as a game, right? Make, like, each individual event fun. But it's when, at least for me, I have to do one event over and over again, and I have to do it with particular weapons. That's when it gets a little bit annoying. I don't know. And again, some people might enjoy that. Some people like that. That just, don't you bitch. There, have some of that. Are you soft, Sir Velvet? Look at this bitch. Where are you going? Mr. No. Ow, what hit me here? No, hey, where you going? No. Bitch. Yeah, hard gameplay can be boring. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with some mindless shooting, which is a lot like this. This, oh my god, is pretty much that. It's just mindless shooting. If I have to mindless shoot, I would. Is there anybody? Help! Help me! Nope. Get your black poison off of me. Stop moving. Stop moving. Somebody stop his ass. Won't somebody save us? Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, One-Eyed Mask. Hell yeah. I still like it. In fact, like, I feel like it's a little bit more balanced, so I don't have to feel as scummy using it. And also, it works for both PvP and PvE now in the fact that you get that shield back all the time real quick. You know? And I don't, like I said, I don't feel as scummy using it. Oh, yeah, One-Eyed Mask, I think, is definitely better on in PvE. But I will say, again, when you get into a situation where you're dueling 2 people at once, if you can get the kill on that first one, you're going to get your shields back, and it will... Better stop moving. And it'll give you shields, and a lot of times it'll be just enough to save you for, you know, that second target. Now, obviously, it's not quite as good as it used to be, where you get that like damage boost. Ooh, that was in the face, baby. Oh, yeah. Here, have a grenade on me. Book. Made that one special for you, buddy. Oh, mask. There's actually a bunch of good. Oh God, no. There's a couple good exotic titans. I don't have. Oh God, that is really powerful. I don't have the new exotic, the one that gives you the shooty barricade. You don't play PvP in Destiny? I didn't either. I hated PvP for the longest time, and then just recently, I don't know what it was, but like I was on playing, just trying to do a bounty or something like that, and just doing my thing, and we ran out of medals. And I was like, wow, okay, is this like a real thing? And so I just started playing some competitive. And I was winning. And I was doing good. In solo queue, no less. You know? Because I wanted to, that was the main thing. Like, if I ever got the Recluse, or if I ever got any of these weapons, I always wanted it to be that I got them. Like, that I wasn't just sitting there, like, basically working off of somebody else's back. And you know what? If you got yours that way, I'm not trying to... Nice grenade. I'm not trying to say anything bad. It's just, this is how I am. I like to prove to myself that I can do things on my own. And I feel like the reward of the Recluse is me doing that. You know? Thorn's awesome. Yeah. I wouldn't speak of it. It is stupid. I don't know. I'd love to know if I could be a fly on the wall in that meeting where they discussed that. Like, hey, here's an idea. Why don't we take all of the cool like achievements and stuff that we have on random emblems. The whole reason why there's so many of them in the game. And instead, we'll just give everybody the ability to just use the same emblem over and over and over again for whatever stats they want to track. But we're not going to give them most of the good stats. Where are you going, baby girl? Boop. So you kind of need a crew for this one still. Or you have to be really good. Neither which one I either am or have. I do have a bubble for everybody, though. I love Titanfall, too. Nope. Little dipper into there. Will you die? You have no help. Stop that. Stop that witchcraft. Well, see, that's the thing. I actually believe that storytelling and gameplay can go together. Like, it's just that too many people want to give it the pass. So then, like, the devs and everything think it's not a big deal. But, like, you can't tell me that great storytelling in video games is dead. Like, if you say that, you absolutely did not play God of War 4, I can tell you that. You didn't play God of War 4. God of War 4 was incredible. Like, it was really, really excellent. And, like, the sad part is that a lot like Destiny, they have aspects of the storytelling that prove they absolutely can do much more with what they have. And do it, like, well, not just to a point where it's, mediocre, so-so type deal. Like, be something of significance. But at the same time, we always give these games the benefit of the doubt. Just be as lazy as they want. And a lot of it has to do with, like, our own... So, like, in sports and everything else, how you always want to give your favorite shit teams a pass. They're always the best, and you always want to defend them and stuff like that. I feel like that's what these video game communities have turned into. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because being loyal to a game, I think, is important, especially to the devs. Like, they want to know that people are very into the game and, make it a part of their daily lives. Stop it. I get that. But at the same time, like, you also have to... Oh, my goodness. Is there anybody else around? Sorry, I'm going to get back to this thought in just one second. So, and I think it's an important point. There's nothing wrong with criticizing your favorite games. In fact, I don't know where the concept came from that criticizing your favorite games is, like, meaning that you are against the games. Like, that it couldn't be further from the truth. And furthermore, like, when you do have suggestions for the game, like myself and other people, it doesn't always mean that your suggestions are right. They're suggestions for get away from me. Stop it. Yeah, shoot him with the thing. But, like, it's important to just... Criticism is how things grow. It's how we all grow. You can't become a better version of yourself if you constantly think that whatever version of yourself you're in is the best one. I got news for you. It's not. You can always be better. I can be better. Everybody can be better. And I think, like, at least for me, I feel like the idea of life is, at the end, trying to be whatever you consider to be the best version of yourself. Like, that's like the true meaning. Because, like, every person, and we're going to get deeply philosophical here. Every person has incredible gifts. Every person has incredible gifts. Some might not even know what they are, but they have them. They have talents that I would say are on par or better with every single person in that particular ability. Like, on the best scale, like the highest people. Like, every person has that. But so often, like, I feel like we devolve into the lowest form of ourselves because it's easy. And it doesn't require anything from like, you know, the deep stuff. And I could be wrong on this, but it feels like in today's society, like, we are using that as a method of, look, don't yell at this group. And you're not necessarily saying it because you want to protect this group, more so that you want to, or that I want to, in that regard, want to be able to continue to exist in the mediocre way. And I've done this in the past a bunch of times too, that we do by allowing other people to exist in mediocrity. By saying it's okay. It's okay to be mediocre. It's absolutely okay to be mediocre. But it shouldn't be something that you strive for. Right? Being critical just means that you care. Yep. It means you care a lot. It means you care so much that you're willing, like, you know, that you wanted something better, that, like, it got you upset to the point where, you know, you actually had to make a statement about it. Because otherwise, if you didn't care, you'd just be like, whatever. It is what it is. Who gives a shit? Yeah, I'm not trying to disparage anybody here. I just see a lot of it, and I get where it's coming from. So, in one breath, I can't completely denounce it, because I do understand the concept behind it. But it doesn't make it, like, right? Or, God, I'm just absolutely trash with that. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna walk away in shame. Just gonna walk away in shame. I don't have the weapons. Yeah, how about that, big? Anna Bray is dead. She is dead. She was dead. She died. She's dead. Oh, wait. No, she's not. What do you mean? It's fine. She's fine. She was fine. She just jumped off a bridge. You didn't know that? She just jumped off the bridge. That was it. Just a bridge. And then she hid for the next 300 years or whatever it was and didn't make a peep. That's not bad aim. That's terrible aim. It's different. Escape velocity. Hey, that is a dead orbit faction weapon. Where did that come from? How did it get out here on the moon? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes streams get a little bit deep, you know? I feel bad. Like, I see like a, you know, I follow all kinds of stuff on YouTube and whatnot, and I see so many people that, like, are just, like, kind of crying out for help And I understand that, like, it's tough. I get it. But, like, nobody in this world is going to help you like you. So it's like, that's the reality of it. I hate you, guy. I wish that wasn't the case. But, like, when people say they want to help you and give you stuff, and this, that should be the first indicator. You always have to ask the question why. Because human nature doesn't work like that. Wish it did. Hey, thank you. I do appreciate the support that you guys give me. It's always a good time getting a chance to just interact with everybody. I wish I had more time to do it, to be quite honest with you. But I kind of came to the realization recently that, like, given how I look at YouTube, I don't think I'm ever going to be, like, built for tons of YouTube success, because here's a perfect example. Oh, you got that exotic? God, how did you get it already? So I've been getting all kinds of requests recently through email for sponsorship for the channel. Right? Different things, different products, stuff like that. And I could actually be making some pretty good money with YouTube right now. Like, amazingly enough, given what they want me to do, it's very low effort. But it doesn't, like, none of the stuff that I'm getting at the moment, like, feels as if it's good for the people that watch my channel. So it's like, why would I promote that stuff if I don't feel it's right for the people that are taking the time to enjoy my content? Oh, don't worry, I get mad. What's with all this philosophy, damn it? I just came here to watch Destiny. Yeah, Destiny 1 had a lot of lore issues, but it wasn't like this. Not like this. Not like this. Cool. So again, that's kind of like where I'm at with YouTube. And so I've kind of just been under the impression recently, the way I like to do things is I want to just try to put out, at least if nothing else, a weekly video that's, it's like funny, a little bit of funny. It's a quality video for the most part based upon my, abilities as a videographer, or video editor. I don't know what the right word is for that. And if the sponsorships start coming in that actually make sense for the people that are watching the channel, then yeah, you'll probably start to see some more of them. But until then, I'm good. I'm good. You mean like right now? Join the the party and thing. Unfortunately, I don't have the what do you call it? My settings set up for the voices to come out of the speakers. Rather, it's coming out of my headset, so I'd have to like reset up my thing. But I don't necessarily know if that wouldn't be a bad thing for future streams. The only thing I would caution people on is, y'all know how ridiculous YouTube is now. So, like, if you come into the chat, I try to stream with one of my closest friends for years, right? And I'm not saying it went bad, because it didn't. But at the same time, some of the things that I guess kind of were said were not necessarily something that I was like really like super excited about. And so that always kind of scares me. I just don't want to get the channel demonetized or anything like that. I enjoy the ability of being able to do this. That's all. Yeah. Well, I'd like to keep the integrity debuff, if you will. Like, I'm okay with it. I see YouTube turning into something that I hoped it never would, and it scares me a little bit. Like, I remember back in the day watching YouTube, it was great because it was like there's either no ads or very few ads, and you were getting some really interesting, unique content from a bunch of people, you know, from a bunch of no-name people that you could just kind of go to and really kind of dig into. And now it feels like with everything that's going on, they want to make it more cookie cutter. Everybody has to follow the same type of guidelines. There's really no fringe, fringe content. I don't know. There's 1,000 ads. There's ads. There's ads on the videos, and then there's ads in the videos. This is not what I wanted. No, and it's not so much that I don't want to. It's more so the fact that I'm not saying I'm against trying. Okay. Not for this stream. But I would need everybody involved to like be on their best behavior, obviously. If you could do that for me, I wouldn't have a problem. There's ads for ads. There's ads for ads, guys. If I have to see another damn Raid Shadow Legends ad, I shit you not. And Dr. Squatch, like, no offense, I get it, dude. You're helping out the channel. I get it, but I don't care about the soap. I'm fine with my soap. I'm fine with it. I've been picking my own soap for years, sir. Thank you very much. I'm not a man boy or whatever you said. Like I've been getting my own brand of soap for years. I don't want to hear about your Irish cream and whiskey or whatever the hell the shit is you're selling. Sad Shadow Legends. And I mean, again, you, in one end, you have to kind of appreciate Raid Shadow Legends because they're willing to fork out tons of money to YouTubers, right? Not that they're not getting benefit out of it. Hey, will you stop shooting at me, please? I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, get me in there. Oh, no. Okay. Whew. Nothing like a little nice dip in the bubble. Squarespace, Audible. I'll be honest with you guys, just so you know. If I ever get an Audible, if Audible comes to me, that'll be one I'll actually do. Because I use Audible. I love Audible. I think Audible's great. Ah! No! Leave me alone, sir! No, please! No! Stop it! Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm playing by the skin of my teeth right now. Oh, come on, that one hit. You know it did. You know it did. Liar. Oh my god. Yeah, he died. All right, cool. Punch you. Get you. Punch you. Shoot you. Esports quality. I didn't get that far. Thank you. How about that one? Was that esports quality? That miss? Here, have some bubble. Right behind you. Get in the juice. How'd you die? How did you get all the way over there? Were you just in front of me? Okay. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. I don't believe you. No, don't let her in there. Yeah. You fiend. Hey, Velvet. No problem. That makes me feel really good hearing that. I will continue to try to put out content that might, help you through. That is kind of the whole point of it. Like when I make videos, I want people to most of the time laugh unless I'm trying to get a point across. And that's not always what happens, obviously. My jokes miss too. But I will say I always enjoy doing my videos, and while I'm editing them, if I could ever get a situation where I'm laughing while I'm doing it, that makes it worthwhile. Like, and yeah, you might say, what? Oh my god! No. Oh, he was just too close. Okay, where is this guy? I can't see him. Give me that orb. Oh, give me that. Oh no, do I not have my right mark on? I might. Oh no. No, no, God. Oh, terrible Nate. No, no. Did we not do it? Huh. I don't think I have the right mark on. I gotta put on my one with some stuff. Grab this. And sure. Sure. Yes! Didn't you notice? Hey, you know what? You try going up against a billion people and at the same time having to turn your head to the far right to read the chat every couple seconds. You try that. You tried that. You see how hard it is. What are you throwing? You're such an ass. That is the recluse, James. That is the recluse. Hey, so-called, you want to do? You want to try one of those legendary Rasputin thingamajiggers? I haven't gone through one of them yet. I'm sure you've been through them like probably 6 times, 10 times. Or we could just keep doing this. What a douche. Let's head to Earth. Let's go back to the Earth. See what we got going on. You want to see me throw? Here we go. Oh, this is going to be great. If you really want to see someone get upset, it's, hey, nice ship. It's going to be him, so-called, here when we do this, because I don't have the gear necessary to complete one of these things yet. I don't. It's still melty. I mean, it's not melty like it used to be, but it's nice. It still feels pretty damn good. What I like about it most is that it's 900 round per minute, so it reminds me of my Soul Stealer's Claw and my Doctrine of Passing. And I'm going to say something right now. The auto rifle that I saw in gameplay for the trials better not be the Doctrine, because that's not the Doctrine. The Doctrine is a 900 round per minute auto rifle. It is not a 42 round magazine. Oh, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm going to be so pissed if they bring that gun back and it's just a 720 or a 600 with 40 rounds in the magazine. I'll be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. It's 600. But is it the Doctrine? See, I'm hoping like they made it the Messenger and like maybe gave the Messenger, because the Messenger was like, it was a lower. It was a lower, I think it was like one of the 450s or something like that in that archetype. Oh, watch me die. This is kind of cool. Oh, okay. I don't know how many times I've almost died there. Let's see. Can I buy any more bounties? Can I get more bounties? Nope. We're good with that. Do I complete anything? Oh, yes. Look at this. 1 grand. Okay. Skydock. I'm ready for you to carry me. Is momentum on? No. Vorpal weapon on an SMG. That's what I like to see. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that for a second. I would not doubt that for a second. See, what I should be doing is putting on all my good-ass stuff here. But I won't. Because I'm lazy. And it's going to cost me. Okay, Skydock. Oh, look at that. It's a red bar. Are you kidding? Get the hell out of here. Guess I need to put on Unstoppable. No, go away. Go away. Stop. Go back. Stop it. Ow! What? What just happened there? I need Unstoppable. You see what I'm... Power level 1,000? Yeah. Oh my god. Don't look at us. You didn't see us. That guy didn't see us. Do you have an Unstoppable? We're gonna have to do some... Oh my god, that guy does so much damage. No, please. Oh, he just... What the fuck just happened there? Oh my god, we both died because he blew up. Gay. Sorry. Should have said that, but whatever. That's how I felt. Oh my god, this is insanity. Wait, do you see Oh, but that thing. You gotta be joking. That was ridiculous. Oh god. Oh my god. Leave us alone. Shit. Fuck. This is going great. It's kind of funny though, huh? I'm cool with it. All the way up here. La 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 la. Back down in. Boonk. All right. I'm gonna do it stealthy, like a ninja. Bang! Yeah, bitch. My dead body. The death. It was so fast. I couldn't even register. It felt like it was the fastest. Okay, let's take this somewhat serious. Okay. Excellent. Wonderful. 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 We're doing wonderful. Oh! No, please. Anybody want to help? We didn't get a third. What am I supposed to do? Like, just yell out? Who's the third man? Jump in. I think people are enjoying this way too much anyhow. Do you really think a third guy would really help? I mean, me personally, I'm doing like no damage. Look at that. That's a red bar. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Or nope, nope, no, 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 no.
Guardian down.
Just gonna sit in the corner. Okay. And we got him now. We got him now. We got him now. I'm telling you, we're fine. Sneaky little snake. Yeah. I thought I was going to kill myself right then and there. Yeah, baby. Look at all that damage. Oh, shit.
Guardian down.
Wait, what happened to my shield? Let's see how quickly he can burn my shield down. Yeah! See, I told you we're fine. It's fine. We don't need a third. Oh my god, look how much damage this beast takes. Oh, there's a second one? Oh, totally unfair. Okay, I meant we were mean, we certainly could use Rasputin's help right now, I would think, right? You didn't even see me there. You didn't even see me there. You didn't even see me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ow, oh, I'm burning. What? How? But, what? Yeah, kick him through the Vex gate. Oh, dude, we're fine. Look at that. No problems at all. Is the problem that you're not going to walk any further? Because I can understand. What is this? We gotta locate the stolen goods, huh? Well, what am I supposed to do to locate them? Shoot them? What was that objective there for? Oh my god. Ugh, no. Yeah, this is... Ooh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh no! He quit! I'm on my own! I don't have an unstoppable mod. On my own. No. Come on, baby. I don't have an unstoppable mod. I'm in trouble. He's coming. He's coming for me. He won't stop. Hence the name. I disagree. That hit him. No. Please tell me you can't know. I didn't believe it to be true, but it is. Oh yeah. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. Oh. Bring around the Resi. Oh my goodness. 221 damage isn't a lot of damage. Oh, no. Oh, you piece of monkey shit. Oh, yeah. You think there's any possibility of me actually doing this? All right. Come on in. I'm ready for it. You puss. Oh, you're not so unstoppable when I got a bowl, huh? Let's see how it is. I mean, 299 isn't like a lot better. Where'd he go? Okay. Coward. Because honestly, how did you get in here? No. Wait a second here, teleporter. How? Wait a second. How? No. Hold on. We have to talk. You weren't there. You were over here. Is there a way into there from here? No? What I wouldn't give for some grenade launcher ammo. This is like 1v1 here, isn't it? You bitch! He did it again! Where do you get this power? Oh, there's another guy. There's another one back there. There's another one. Oh my god, 221 damage just is just not what you want, apparently. Whew. Like, this is the boss for me right now. You miss. You... Like, it's not even moving his little... Nope. Oh, I only have 2 bullets left? Oh, no. This bastard has taken everything I have. He's emptied my backpack completely. Bang! Fucker. Yeah. Yeah. No. I am in so much trouble right now. I mean, I know I don't have any actual, like, oh, wait, you know what? No. Oh, whoa, hey, what was that last one? Where'd that come from? I know this is boring, guys, but like this is the only way. No? You know that thing, that would just like one-shot me. No sweat. See you, little sneaky snake trying to come in there. Oh, no. Okay, maybe I do need a ranged or... I'm gonna need something like this to do that. Get that kill clip. Hello. No, that won't work. Remember I was saying about how I was hoping to see more stealth in Destiny 2? Well, here it is. Look at that. Ow! Nope. No. Gotta get that shield back so I can break it. Get a little extra damage. That's what I have to do. Don't you ever run out of ammo, sir? Oh, you hidey little... Ah! This bubble's gonna let up. I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh! We're so close. Except for the fact that you know there's gonna be like more. Okay, these guys we're gonna have to. Yeah, we need the old scout rifle extraordinary. No, I think not, kind sir. Break that shield. If I don't see it, it's not really happening. We're gonna get it. I can feel your death. Don't get too heady. Don't get too heady. Don't get too heady. Just be calm. Be calm. I don't think you can be calm, Siege. You know that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. This guy knows it too. That's the problem. He's in his death throes. Wow, you just missed completely. Your aim is getting shit. So's mine. Where's Big Daddy at? Look at this little prick in the back. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Coming out of the woodwork. Oh! Oh! Ugh. I suck. Oh, you're making... Well, that isn't too bad. He's going down. That's it. And that was just a stupid mistake on my part. Where is this prick? Take this glorious opportunity to kill you. And yo! Oh! Like, how's this shit getting through, like, all those little crevices? I protest, bitch. I will tell you something, sir. If I had delirium ammo, shit is over. This shit is over. Don't. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Yeah. Oh, don't. Bang! Flash kick. Yeah. I swear to God, if you tell me there's more, I'm pissed. Grenade in your crotch? Did it work? He didn't die. He didn't die. The grenade was in his crotch. Where are you at? Sir? Oh, yeah, baby. Are you all that's left? You prick. He killed me! I hate you, you little prick bastard. I couldn't even punch a red bar. That can't be right. I couldn't even punch a red bar with weapons of light and kill them. That's how low my light level is? A red bar scion, no less? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. You little fuck. You made me look terrible on stream. Yeah, you did. Prick. Give me this chest. I earned this shit. Yeah, baby. That's it. We did it. We did it. We did that. I did get killed by a gun from Halo. It's pathetic. I know. So what? I did a legendary thing. I know I did have a lot of help with the I will say this. Even though so-called left, and let's be honest here, if I was in his position, I probably would have left too. It was looking pretty ridiculously bad. However, he did help me just enough to get rid of one of the unstoppables. And then I just was able to, whittle that one down for the next 45 minutes. And here we are. We did it. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I have to be honest with all of you guys. I was certain that we were going to be quitting that activity. So I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Let's see where it puts me back to. Do it again, yeah. If I do it again, I don't think my heart will be able to stand it. Rasputin, your shit sucks, by the way. God, go do your own bounty fucking stuff. That was tough. Well, I wouldn't exactly say I soloed it. I had help whenever I needed to have help. I still can't do any of this stuff. That's great. It's wonderful. It's fantastic stuff. He's not. I disagree. I don't think he's a supercomputer at all. More and more, I'm starting to think that. I think that Rasputin. We're going to find out at some point that Rasputin is actually a human being that jacked himself into this thing. I think that's the reason why what's his name calls him old man. And of course, because Destiny can't do anything like new, like innovative. What they're going to do is they're going to show that original picture that they always refer back to when you see Rasputin. It looks like an exo, maybe a hunter that's sitting on the ground, with his hands, his arms on his knees. I'm almost certain that they're going to do it just because it's stupid. That is a good question. If Rasputin is so damn strong, how the hell, why can't he do anything for himself? Right? We do everything for everybody. Even though, again, according to the ghost and whatnot, everything else is the most powerful thing he's ever seen. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Rasputin's been using the Guardians for as long as I can tell. And the only thing that we've gotten out of it, to be quite honest, is he armed us with the sleeper simulant. That's been the one thing that the Guardians got out of the deal. We got the sleeper. In Destiny 1, mind you, not the way that it was given in Destiny 2 is kind of different. But the way that it was given in Destiny 1, it was made, according to the lore, it was a weapon that was made specifically for the Guardians so that they could protect him. Speak of the devil. Got that content. Oh, I bet these are ugly as shit. Oh, this is oh yeah, look, this is the original ones. They brought these in too? Oh my God. Wow, they must have really run out. They're pulling out all the stops. Anybody here want to fight? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. It all depends on how durable the Guardian. Hey!
Deploying towers. Let's get that satellite built.
You fucker. Yes, please revive me. Thank you. See, here's the thing about the Guardians and the Warframes.
Energy supply into So
The
that support tower is
Guardians
clear.
are super soldiers, without question. But the Warframes, they're more like gods. So, I mean, it all depends on how durable or how much light the Traveler has to give, I guess. Which I don't even know if that matters anymore. Traveler. I don't get it. Like, it doesn't really have a spot in the game anymore. I mean, sure, it's sitting there, big and pristine and broken, and that's another part of the Destiny story that just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, I could have totally bought at the end of the Red War campaign if, say at the very end, right, the Traveler did reawaken. Let's just ponder this. So the Traveler reawakens, but the fact that it shot like a big light ball or spirit bomb, essentially, at Gaul makes me ask the question, like, what have you been doing all this time? If you can defend yourself, kind of like Rasputin, why are you not doing it? Why have you been hiding? And again, and then, you know, people say, oh, because of the darkness and everything. Well, okay, if that's the case, then why did it allow itself to be, like, revealed? Like, why did it come back to life again? I mean, if we knew that if it knew the reason why it was doing that was to keep itself hidden in secret, I think I hit that guy instead of the thing. I don't understand why it would then make itself alive, and furthermore, have all these incredible powers. If it were me, I could have been okay with them coming back alive, but, like, wouldn't it have been, like, a much cooler scene, if you will, if, like, at the end, when the Traveler kind of broke the things, instead of it doing what it did, like, a mass number of Guardians were, like, energized by it coming back to life. And then, like, the final cutscene would have been something to the effect of, like, you know, hundreds of Guardians cracking their supers all at one time, you know, running at Gaul. Like, wouldn't that have made more sense in the context of the story? I don't know. The Warframes destroy the tower? Yeah, I think the Warframes could destroy it. Honestly, a stiff breeze could destroy the tower.
Clear out those enemies.
Get away from me. Hey! Ow.
Don't let the enemy overtake the support tower.
That's a good point. Sleeper is shit now. So even that thing that we were given is now garbage. When does it end? Throw that ball, brother. Throw that ball. Whee! Yeah. Yeah, the Traveler is pretty big. Well, yeah, that actually, yes. Because why would... Oh, my God, I don't even want to... You know, do we want to get into this discussion here? Boop. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing didn't make any sense whatsoever. Not to mention, like, there's so many, like, loose ends with that story to this day. Like, so who went to the the shard to get their power back? Or did just everybody get all of their powers back whenever the Traveler, like, reawakened? And I guess then you could ask, like, the really real questions, like, okay, so if the Traveler's alive and it's using all its own energy now, like, do the Guardians take a reduction in power? Or is it the other way around? Like, do we get stronger? Where are you? Roll! There's a Granada for you. Oh. Boom! Yeah. I do like the finishers. They're kind of fun. I mean, they serve literally no purpose in the game whatsoever. They are purely just for fun. Come on, Kamok. I betray you. Oh, you're slick there, didn't you? Anybody else pick up on the little stomp glitch where you can, like, essentially stay invincible to stomps as long as you punch them the exact second that they stomp down on you?
Crack at this later.
You get a shot. You want a compilation of it? Well, I suppose I could take this stream and just cut it up. I don't know why anybody would want to hear me make goofy noises. But I know I make quite a few of them. So I appreciate you enjoying my brand of goofiness. Oh, man. So that's it. As far as I can tell, like, other than Trials, what we have seen in this stream is what we get. Anybody that's in the chat now, am I missing something? I mean, is there something that I didn't, like, show? And I don't think that's the case. I think we pretty much... You're right. You're absolutely right. They are just hoping and praying that Trials is amazing. So, like, if Trials comes out and it's ass... Oh my God, that's not going to be good. It's going to be like Forge season all over again. Remember the season of Forge, like how like there was like really nothing to do? Thank you. I was hoping someone would say, no, you forgot this. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's in here too. No, that's it. Here, have some juicy purple bubble. Excuse me. Let me just flip this up here real quickly. Wait, how am I getting hurt? Oh, hey. Don't mind me.
Support tower is overwhelmed. Cutting the arc energy supply.
You're actually not the person that I wanted to stick that with. Mm-hmm. This one's mine, sir. That one's all on me. Bonk. I have another question. Why don't the Fallen want us to do this?
They're trying to take down the support tower. Stop them.
Why don't the Fallen want us to do this here, and then why don't the Hive want us to do it on Mars? Do they even know what's happening? Ooh, that was nice. Hey, grab on that. I'm super excited for Doom Eternal. Would you guys be interested in watching a playthrough of that on stream? What am I doing? Because I'm definitely getting it.
Enemies are moving.
Nobody
near
does
the
like
support
Rasputin,
tower.
that is true.
Stay sharp.
The only person who likes Rasputin is Anna Bray. Wouldn't it be interesting if we find out that the reason why Anna Bray has... Oh, sorry for shooting you, buddy. This connection with Rasputin is that because
Valkyrie inbound.
Rasputin is actually Clovis Bray.
Protect the support tower.
Clovis Bray was the person who became... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't it make a lot of sense, like, in that regard, that if... Okay, that's not a real... That's a real... Like, that her
Sending
connection
the javelin your way.
would be something like that. That's her crush? That could be that, too. That's kind of weird, but... Where's the ball? Boop. All right. Yeah, exactly. Oh. I don't have any permissions.
Locking down the support tower. Too much heat.
What? Now throw that thing. Throw it. I would assume he could. I mean, it makes sense. Again, that's one of those things you just don't know what Rasputin's powers are and aren't. I mean, he can create these heavy spawns out of literally nothing. Like Siva, I guess that's what that is. Hey, hey, hey. Right? Is that Siva? It looks like Siva. So he's making frames out of Siva. You would think that he could make a body for himself.
Protect the support tower.
Okay. Here, let's see if I can get it to work. I don't know if you caught it. One time it did work. I didn't want to just arbitrarily die for no reason, but there's on the ogre, anything that stomps. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know this already, but there's a second for invincibility. But you can just sit there and keep punching, and nothing will happen.
much enemy activity here. Shutting this down for now.
Well, I can't do anything with the story. I can do stuff with the gameplay. I can't do anything with the story. Bungie, hire me. I mean, I'm sure, like I said, and there you go. You just, that's the problem with Destiny 2. Nothing is off the table. If you understand, everybody's got their stuff out. I guess I'll do mine too. Check this out. Like, there's no part of the lore. If you were someone who respected the lore in Destiny 1 and actually took the time to read it and you take it in and hold it like as something that's legitimate, there's nothing from Destiny 1's lore or even Destiny 2's lore that's like off the table for just getting completely retconned and turned around. Every dead character can come back. You know? Every story that you were told was one way can now be told a different way. Just to satisfy whatever person they have assigned for writing the story for this particular thing, you know? And it's like, that's the worst part. You can tell that there's not like a unified vision moving forward, that this is like a, it's like an evolving situation. You know, they're not, the lore isn't something that's like been thought about for a long period of time. It's something that like, they're just, every season, it's just like, they're just doing it by the seat of their pants. Prime. There's the Prime. Give me this. Do that. Oh, you hit my boy.
Support tower under attack.
You did that. Now I gotta do this. Okay, there's falling everywhere. Where should I put it? Here? I like it. I don't know what you did, sir. That looks pretty good. Leave me alone.
Too many enemies on that support tower.
Alright, calm down. You know? Why don't you get your ass down here and help out? Instead of sitting in Mars just chilling with your boyfriend. Ain't that the truth?
Support tower under attack.
But that's the problem. Everybody's Jason Voorhees because nothing's off the table. Everybody can come back to life. That sucks. I hate that. You know what it is? It's called low-hanging fucking fruit. Great lore, good stories. Stories that like people talk about for years and years requires time. It requires like commitment to an idea, to a concept. Nice shotgun.
Valkyrie inbound. Support tower has a serious crowd control problem. Clear it up.
Let's do this. Bink. Yeah, that's true. There's no one left. Well, Bungie could bring one back from the dead. That could happen. Am I on like the wrong side of the map again? Ugh. Hey, where'd that guy go? I wanted your overshield, bro. Oh! Where's the ball? Where's the ball? There's the ball. Oh! Yes, got to get that finisher in there, right? Anybody like some tasty purple damage? Boop. Oh, you want a shield too? I forgot I have old Saint 14. You know, another guy who was fucking dead is back. Oh, cool. I thought I was gonna miss something. Wasn't me. Oh. Nice job. Good, good, good.
Cutting arc energy supply until that support tower is cleared.
Yeah. And I mean, I get it. Look,
Protect the support
I'm
tower.
not saying that, like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, it's very obvious that Bungie is, like, wringing the content towel as hard as can possibly be done at this point. But, I mean, it's because they're so short-handed. Like, okay, that one was bad timing, by the way. Please stop shooting my boys over here. Like, they are. They're you know, based upon what they knew in the past. Hey, you better stop shooting me. They are ridiculously understaffed. Ah! Ah! Ha! 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 Ah! Nope. Oh, you're all yellow. Show yourself, coward. Fuck. No, I don't think that. What are my thoughts of streaming on Twitch? It's probably never going to happen. I'm not a fan of Twitch. I would say you're going to probably, if you ever see my streaming on another service, it would be on something like Mixer, or even one of the newer ones that are coming up. Like, I'm not a fan of Twitch at all. I mean, I do have a Twitch account, and I used to stream on there periodically, but just, I don't know. They're not my bag, baby. Punched him in the butt. Hold on. Look, if you make that decision to go out on your own, like, that's respectable. I give you that. But that doesn't mean that you get a pass for content now. You know what I'm saying? And I would say the same thing with Warframe. Like, a lot of people are always, when I criticize Warframe, people are always like, oh, well, they're independent. Okay. And? I mean, like, the standard is the standard. Like, you gotta put out quality content. Shorthanded or not, like, that's your job. Nobody gives, you know, vacuum cleaner people who make vacuum cleaners leeway if they're shorthanded, if there's no vacuum cleaners, or if there's no particular, like, any other instance in the world. Like, if your car's screwed up when you get it, you know, you immediately get mad about it because you expect that level of quality, and that should be no different here. And I agree. You know, you could say, well, it's free. Yeah, it is free. Warframe and Destiny, really, when you think about it. But you do a whole lot of paying for as much free as it is. And at the end of the day, I would rather it just be quality. Make me sing the praises of your product. Make everybody who, like, and genuinely too, not just somebody who's maybe singing the praises because it benefits them, you know? Good content in every game, in any game, is good for everybody. It's good for the players, it's good for the game, it's good for the devs, it's good for everything. And it should be in my opinion, what every single piece of content should strive for. And I think in this particular instance here, I do believe that Bungie is doing basically the best they can with what they have. But you set a standard with two other, well, I mean, I guess you could say 3 other companies total when you consider Activision and like Vicarious Visions and stuff like that. You set a standard with your game, right? Just because you decided to go on your own doesn't mean that I should have to then say, oh, well, fine. You know what? That's cool, buddy. Your game can suck for a while now. You can be lazy. It's all good because I get it. No, man. No. I'm not saying I won't forgive you. I'm still playing. You know, I'm not saying that I won't play your game, but I am saying, like, hey, man, you know, come on. Look, this season's, it's ass. Like, it's
Too many enemies on that support
it
tower.
doesn't have a lot going on for it. I mean, especially, like, if you are a PvE player and, like, don't care for high-stakes PvP, this season's gonna be really boring. Oh, man, Railjack. Oh, Railjack. Railjack. Could have been awesome. They just ruined it. They just messed it up. When you get out there for the first time in your own Railjack, in space, especially if you turn off, like, all, like, the HUD and stuff, it's just, it's, like, it's so
Protect
cool.
the support tower.
It's so cool. And then you start to play, and things just start happening that obviously aren't supposed to. You know, like, there's just bugs everywhere. Not to mention the grind is insane. And I would venture to say the grind is even more insane for Railjack than it is for here, because, I mean, this doesn't require any like legacy resources to get going. Like, you just basically kind of go in, you play the event, you do your thing. I love the Anarchy. I wish I had it. And then you move forward. You know, you level up based on what you do in this season. Whereas with Railjack, like, in order to be able to afford half the stuff, you know, before the changes and everything, you had to have resources up the ass. Like, you had to, like, have, like, 6-7 million credits. That's, you know. Yeah, it's... But, you know, whose fault is it? Is it their fault or is it our fault? Like, I just got done saying that, like, here I am bitching and moaning, right, about the content. I set up a stream to bitch about it, but yet you know damn well tomorrow or the day after I'll still be on grinding away, doing the stuff. And that's all Bungie needs. They don't care about if you like it or not. They just want to make sure that you're playing it. Because the new season will be in here in 3 months. So this will be a memory. I mean, I hope they reduce the prices.
Clear that tower, Guardian. They're choking your arc supply.
I have never purchased
Heads up.
silver or anything like that in Destiny, even to this day. And I think that you could make the case that, you know, the way that I supported Warframe in the past. Oh my goodness, that was very painful. I'm just going to come over here for a second and throw this ball. Hey buddy, I'm back. Aha.
Support tower is overwhelmed. Cutting the arc energy supply.
No, or give me. Yeah, I mean, and I agree with you. It's nice that they redid that, but it's like, and I said it in my one video, like, God, you know, it's great that they're willing to fix their mistakes. Do you understand that there's people that played Railjack that probably haven't played Warframe in years, but they were just so juiced about the experience, a new thing in Warframe that they came back for, right? And then they played that. Like, that is not what you want to do for returning... Wow, hit my aim gun here, bro. For returning players. Like, you want... in my opinion, like, Railjack... If Railjack came out just awesome, right? That would have been a game changer for Warframe. They'd have been back on the map again. If they would have incorporated it correctly with the liches, like, so that it was like a 2-tier system when they came out. Oh, my God. Oh my God, we'd be back to where, you know. But no, that's not what happened. They picked the low-hanging fruit. And the low-hanging fruit this time was essentially they were at that award show and they wanted to get a little extra clout, so they dropped Railjack early, and it was an absolute disaster. And like, man. Again, I mean, look, I'm glad that they're taking responsibility for it. I am. And I think they should, and I think that's great. But it doesn't undo the damage. It doesn't undo the damage. I mean, you got people that, like I said, came back for that. Wanted to play, were generally interested in getting back into Warframe, played it, hated it, won't get back on again. They don't care anymore. They gave Warframe their shot, and that was that. And that's why, you know, I know every one of my subs who's a Warframe sub absolutely despises hearing me say this, but I'm never gonna stop. The concept of, oh, look at this guy. This dude's so awful, by the way. The concept of having all of your brand new content come out. Firstly, on one platform. I mean, you're obviously not maximizing, you know, what's going on there. But more importantly, when it comes back, when it comes out buggy and broken like that, you just don't get that second chance to make a first impression. Now, wait a second. I want to kick you. I saw your little thingy. How did you get your health back? Stop moving around. Nimble little minx. Hey, put it. Stop. Quit. Oh my God! Give me an anti-overload or whatever thing, please. This is just getting absurd. Oh, that's the same one I got on. What?
Way too much enemy activity.
Shit, did we do it?
Shutting
Damn
this
it.
down
Sorry.
now.
That's my fault. I gave up at the very end. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, but I mean, again, but you have to temper your ambition with what you can produce. Which is another reason why I'm not a big fan of the dev streams. Because it's just a hype machine. That's all the Warframe dev streams are a hype machine for content that may or may not show up. Or if it does, it might come down 2 years down the road. Like, I remember in one dev stream, they talked about, and I specifically remember, was it Meg was saying that, like, they were going to go deep into Samodius, right? Like the Cephalon that does the Rivens. Like, we were going to, oh yeah, we were going to get it. I watched this dev stream. I remember them saying that. Oh, you're going to hear about Samodius. I have never heard a peep about Samodius. Yeah, exactly. That was my fault.
Guardians. Rasputin systems are.
I had anti-barrier
Deploying
on.
towers.
You know, I don't know.
Let's get that
Wait,
satellite
where's
built.
I thought I had anti-SMG or the overload ones too. Oh, good lord. I have an auto rifle somewhere. No. Stupid mods. I mean, I guess it's an interesting thing to change up. You know, other than allowing you to just burn your boss
Fort Tower
down
has
with
a serious crowd
stuff,
control
but
problem. Clear it up.
I don't know. It's different. That little the barrier overload. I keep thinking that dead body over there that's sitting just like hanging out in space is a real thing. Did she just...
Support tower is overwhelmed. Cutting the arc energy supply.
We're having fun. Bink! Punch that guy. No, not the corona. You got it? Just make sure you self-quarantine, man. Nobody...
Arcs are gonna fly.
Important. It really is. How did this get all the way the hell over here?
Enemies are moving in on support tower. Stay sharp.
Yeah, I agree. First time the season artifact was introduced, it was very neat. It was very interesting. And then they've kind of let it slide by. I did like the charged with light thing last season. Where did we go with this? But I will say at the same time, and this has been, maybe I should rename the theme of the stream to low-hanging fruit. Again, it's just another low-hanging fruit. Oh, hey, look, I'll pick up an orb and I can get increased damage. Great. More damage. Awesome.
Clear out those enemies.
This guy's way dead. Yep. That's it. That's where we're at too. But again, that's what these games are run on now. Hype, Anthem, hype, Division 2. I gotta be honest with you. I played the new Division DLC. It's boring as hell. It's the same thing. It's nothing different really. It's just the same. Like, I don't know if they need to introduce, like, a zombie apocalypse type thing just to get the gameplay to be a little bit different, but, like, it just seems like it's all the same. But it doesn't feel like that when you're going into the season because, like, you know, the hype machine's on. And, again, it works the same with the Warframe, the Destiny. It's just, that's what we're being sold now. We're being sold hype, with the promise that next season it'll be better. Get this boy up. Oh my god, my aim is ass! Stop moving around, you little slippery. Get this and all these. Thank you. And grab this and this. dead. Get it! Kill it with fire! Oh, nope. Sticky.
Support tower under attack. Drive them back.
You know what's sad, guys? When I play solo by myself, like this when I get a couple free minutes to play, all these noises that you're hearing, this is exactly how I play then, too. How pathetic is that? Oh! Yeah. Ow! Grab the polarity! Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I missed that one. Think not, kind sir. Oh, bang. Ow. Where'd he go? Did he die? Nope, behind me. Oh, okay. Back to incessant killing. Backdoor lover right there trying to get inside, man. You can't do that. Ah.
Rasputin's taking the towers offline for now.
And that's it.
We can take another crack at this later.
Anthem, yeah. So guys, I think we're going to do one more maybe run here, and I'm probably going to end up calling the stream after that. We're just gonna. I want to get one in here where we actually succeed. So this time I'm going to actually play somewhat seriously. I don't know if you've noticed, but my quality of gameplay has went down significantly since the beginning. I'm running around, just kind of looking at things. La da da. Get rid of all this crap. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that up. Good with that. Yeah, that works. Let's sword some people. Let's sword them. Gingerly touch tips. Yes, it is. Hey, I mean, are you saying that to me? I felt like I was throwing balls and killing ads quite amazingly. Well, maybe not amazingly.
Eyes up, Guardians. The sooner we get these satellites built, the sooner we can bring the Almighty down. Enemies are moving in on support tower. Stay sharp.
Do. Yeah, I'm a ball grabber myself as well, to be quite honest with you.
Support tower.
Seems that way, at least. Yeah, get that divinity down. Oh, what? That missed? This is a good sword. Pyong! 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 Oh, that one snaked in there, I think. Oh, it's all the way over yonder. Let's go grab that.
Eyes up, Guardians. Support towers under attack. This should thin the crowd.
Should it there, Anna? right, where's the... There it is. Bonk. Okay, I said I was going to take this serious. I may have lied just a little bit. Pseudo-serious.
Valkyrie's ready. Go for it.
Yeah? The Valkyrie. That's another thing. Oh my god, it's so powerful. That thing sucks a dick. Oh, I see how it is. Tapper light. Another thing I noticed, like, remember whenever, like, the hard lights perk with the ricochet rounds used to be, like, something that was, like, synonymous with that weapon? Now, like, literally every weapon can have ricochet rounds.
For you.
You're killing it. Watch this. Whing, 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 whing. Whing. Oh, what? Whing. Sorry. Whing, 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 whing.
Enemy is moving in on support tower. Stay sharp.
Oh, sorry. I saw you kicking him into the Vex portal. I apologize. I did not mean to steal your kill there. Oh my god, the three! Oh, what? You sniping piece of shit. Getting in the way of my sword fun. Oh, buddy.
Support tower locked down. Not enough clearance.
Yeah, that's right. It is Exalted Blade, huh?
Support tower has a serious control problem. Clear it up.
Oh, okay. I thought that guy was dead, and then he wasn't. Amazing. Where is this? Bonk. Get out of here. It's my bubble. See you paying rent to be here? I think that literally snaked between two of them right there. Oh, buddy. You don't even know. Ow. No, get out of here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get in the way of all my fun, sword. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just it feels like that's what should be what I should hear. That's all. Did we not do it again?
Way
Oh my
too much
god.
enemy activity
Yeah, that's
here.
my fault.
Shutting this down for now.
I had fun. So we didn't complete it, but whatever. Don't worry, we'll do it 1,000 more times. So I'm okay with not getting it done. Look, apparently I still have. I don't want to give this one up for some reason. Well, everybody, I hope that you have enjoyed the stream this evening. I think we're gonna shut it down right here. I had a lot of fun, basically making fun of the game. I hope you did too. At any rate, I will definitely have a video out this Sunday, and I will try to stream again sometime this week, potentially this weekend. Maybe even have ourselves a... Oh, he's in my... Yeah, okay, there you go. Thank you. Wait, stay there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Ah, okay, there we go. Perfect. Like, no. That's me. I'm sorry. I tried to do everything. Look at these motherfuckers. We're trying to do it. Okay. At any rate, hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. It was really fun. Keep your eye out for the next video, next stream, like I said. And hope you have a wonderful evening and rest of the week. Talk at you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.